welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lisa 24.
Slot receivers headed left. Here's Lawrence to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars.
Tutu gets it from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Red brings up 2nd and 9.
Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
and 8
at the 14-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throws caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
It's a handoff to Tutu, running right. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Stop. Here we go.
Shooting again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, when he cares less about those 2 numbers, he's more...
And he is in. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And the Jaguars.
Hey, go!
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finding Johnson once more. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, easy, Ralph.
3rd and long for him here. He's got his man. Thomas has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
On red.
First down.
Lawrence looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. He dodged the tackle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Near the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
21 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 3.
Tootin punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars hold a slim 2-point lead early. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
Let's go now.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Still going inside the 35. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this, and he runs this one in for the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Hand off to Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 yards. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
On play action now, Lawrence. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
His own 49-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
Red on red.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Back to the air. Lawrence. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron!
On the give, it's Tootin. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down at the
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, go!
Lawrence throwing here. That one's complete, right side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Lawrence to throw it. That one connects. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
Visitors 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Ward now on 3rd down. Complete out to the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6, go.
On 4th down, Ward. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Has him running the comeback. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Again, Ward going to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the running back screen. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 17.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense is having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Red on red. Hot. Hey, tomato. Done.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
at the 48-yard line.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Yards on the play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the
from the red zone now. Brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up second and a yard.
Hey, let's go.
At the 8-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And they get to him again. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey,
Here he goes. 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd.
Jaguars first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jets. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
ready up.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Come on.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Ken, I don't always think it comes to people's minds how much execution there is in a lateral. Right? You see it out on the playground, Little League football, people tossing the ball around. Well, there's a reason you don't get away with it in the NFL, because if you're not right on the spot, well, the defense can make you pay, and they do right there.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen.
Our tour around
EA
the
Sports
NFL
halftime report
starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The visitors and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Diving right side, got it! And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that means 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready, ready.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Here we go.
No running. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Tootin on first and 10. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 45.
On play action now, Lawrence gets this one to Myers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Inside give here for Tootin. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him.
Hey, go!
Tootin with it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Throw here, third down. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now outruns their offense to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Finds a man right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset.
And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And his guys grow their lead to 8. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He tucks it and takes off. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
23.
At the 42-yard line.
Tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, let's go.
First down.
Hey, so go.
1st and 10.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Easy, read it.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Thanks for
at
24.
the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. First and 10 from the 32.
Another Jaguars.
Hey, run!
Back to the air, Lawrence. There's a screen for Tootin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars down by only 2 in the 4th.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
He takes it himself. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Ward now. That's him on the catch, left side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Ready.
Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So on fourth down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Red on red.
First and 10.
Slot man motioned over. Now it's Tootin. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's a gain of 6.
A tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Myers, and he's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars with a little more work to do to win it here.
36-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, run. Silver.
Slot man in motion left.
Tomato. Done.
Still sticking with the passing game. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's another
We're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll try with Tootin. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Complete over the middle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We're trying to get set here in a hurry.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another 1st down. A gain of 12 results in a 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Again, Ward going to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another.
1st down throw here for Ward. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. From the gun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. A toss play to Tootin. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Breaks the tackle. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. First throw of overtime. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just 2nd down now.
Hey, easy, route.
I'll send a receiver left. Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Lawrence working from the gun. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Back out runs their offense. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. Running left with Pacheco. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
4th down, pass coming. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Rip, 23.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down, give to 2. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball.